So, I have no idea what we're going to talk about today. I'm sure we can find something. Hey, let's just have a look and see what's coming up on my... Whoa, that sounds nasty. Rats, flies, and maggots. The Wigan. Homeowners plagued by 25,000 tons of illegal waste. Oh, they were showing that the other day. Wigan. Why, oh, why? Come on. Councils, government, somebody clear it. We're in the bloody 21st century. We shouldn't be people living like that. No way. Just checking to see. I think I've got... Yeah, I think I've got a visitor later on. I think my daughter wants to come over and do something. So, apart from that, everything in the garden's lovely. I think. People still protesting. Oh, man. Look at all those people protesting. I mean, okay, so everybody's annoyed about things, but what about going out to work, folks? There's so many of you there. Are you all not working? God. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. I don't know. Oh, goodness me. Well, I don't know. So, I'll tell you one thing I was going to do was let me check. While Henry on the other side was checking about the price of something, let's see if there is anything there, as I said, still available. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm sorry I've got no poetry today, no new poetry. I had quite a few things rattling around in my head last night, but unfortunately it was, again, when I was in bed. It's incredible what can come into my head at that time of the night. What's... I'm on... Well, where did I see... Hang about. Come back. Come back, come back. What are we doing here? Install. Let's go into stall and see. I'm not sure. Fine, if that is kind deals. Let's put a search on and see. Yeah. What's this one? Come on. Ah, there you go. Henry, if you're looking right. Henry, I check it out. Think well, if I left my head, I got 2 new games. Henry, on the if you look up the games on the store, Atomfall for the PS4 and the PS5 is $32.99. You didn't buy it for 55, did you? No, Henry. You go into the game store, look for the games, or type in Atomfall, and I've got it up here. It's from $54.99 down to $32.99. Please find it. Aye. The yeah, you see now they've got the complete deluxe editions and stuff. But the game, you know, which you can buy the other bits later on if you want. You don't have to buy all at once, do you? So, like I say, the one I got, it's here. I've got it up on my screen. Hey. Yeah. Go on, if you can find it, you see, you can show your wife what a money saver you are. You see, by searching around and finding something that is, you know, not that price. She'd be very pleased with $32.99, I think. Henry? Oh. And this looks pretty good when it's the deluxe pack is 20 quid, basic bundle $3.29. The Scarcity Eye and the Wicked Isle. That is going to be. Oh, that is the map. Okay. Oh, Henry, why is it that then? Have you got the. Hang on a minute, let me backtrack. Right, this is on the PlayStation Store. Honest, I can't believe you haven't got it. Oh my God. Oh, maybe I need to buy the month. No. Do you know? Hang on, let me just backtrack. See, I'm on PlayStation Plus on the thing, but I didn't think that had anything to do with the PlayStation Store. Do you know? So I've got the initial screen up here, got PlayStation Store up here on the left-hand side of the row of things. And honestly, I clicked into that. I went on to search, typed in Atomfall, then just Atomfall, all the games came up. But like you say, if you're not on maybe it's because it's PlayStation Plus, it's so tied in with the subscription. I don't know. I never ever thought it was in the past. But so if you got to buy a monthly thing, that's going to pop the price up again, isn't it? It's a nuisance. That I really. Oh, that is a shame. Yeah. See what have I got down here? Then I'm just gonna. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I don't know, perhaps it is to do with the... Oh, bully. I've just come off of it. Yeah, I wonder if it is to do with the... Yeah, maybe it is then. Yeah, I've gone into it another way, and under the the PlayStation Plus, now it's coming out again at $32.99. Oh, that's a nuisance. Yeah, I absolutely see. I just went into it on the PlayStation Store. I didn't go into the PlayStation Plus, but now I've gone into PlayStation Plus, and now it's come up again. It's $32.99. That is a nuisance. There's always an honest. I am really, really gutted about that. I thought you could be able to get it, at that price. And I absolutely, honestly didn't think that it was anything to do with PlayStation Plus. They are sneaky, I think. Nuisance. Yeah. And that is the only reason I got it on the PS4, because it wasn't, the higher price. I wouldn't have got it on the PS4 at the £55 when I've already bought it, and got it on the PS5. And I think at the time I checked to see if there was any backward compatibility from PS5 to PS4, and I found out that no, there isn't. So I wouldn't have been able to play that disc I have in the PS5 into this other console. Yeah, all they do, isn't it, is forward compatibility with the consoles, but not backward. Yeah, that's a booger, as they say. It really is. But us mere mortals can't do anything about it, can we? What am I doing here? Are we doing... No, I don't want that. I want... I'm just trying... Oh, game trials. What are game trials? How game trials work? We know how they work. It's incredible. Sometimes this seems to tell you everything but what you want to know. Crazy. While I'm here now, let's just have a look at some of the... I tell you what else that's something I've got to find. I found my little tiny SNES console. Where is it? Where are you, little one? There it is. Look at this little one. Have you seen these? These came out some time ago. And they were advertised as having at least 80 pre-installed SNES games on them. And that's quite a natty little thing. And I was looking through cable. I got boxes of cables here, and I need to find the cable that will put it into the electricity, the cable plug. I've got the controller. I've got the HDMI, but I can't find the other cable to plug it in, because I was going to have a fiddle around with that tonight. What will I buy next? Okay, now I found a paper the other day that had all the ones on it that I was going to get. And where might that have gone? Let's have a look. Let's see what we can find up here. I've got so many bits up here, you wouldn't believe it unless you saw it for yourself. And some of these, that's all to do with Elden Ring. And so is Molotovs, metal cash, grenades, sticky bombs. Oh, hang on, that might... Painkillers, that's to do with what I'm playing now. I hope I kept that little list that I had. And then I can tell you, I have got my eye on Code Vein 2. Greener drugs are prolific now every place, but get the wrong police. Oh no, that was a... I'm going to go all through these bits. Why do I keep all these bits of paper? I'm a sort of a just-in-case person, you know? Oh, I'll keep that, just in case. And I kept that list of games. Come on, let's see. No. I cannot believe I'm sure I didn't bin it, because I thought when I saw it, there it is. And I was looking down through it and I crossed off some of the things. And would you believe it's not amongst this ratty lot of papers? Oh, I swear I didn't bin it. But then sometimes you can never tell with me. Oh, hello, what have I got up here? See, there's blooming bits of paper everywhere. This looks a bit too big. No. Not at all. What a doobry. I think it's Code Vein 2 is one of the games. I'm still sort of looking at Ghost of Yotai. I went into the CEX shop this morning and checked their price for the Ghost of Yotai, and it was £60. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure how much more it is than that new, but if it's only a matter of a few pounds, I would rather go and buy a new one. Because I think £60 in CEX, they're getting quite expensive, I think, the CEX shop. You can't really pick up anything now for a bargain. Well, I'm really blinking thingy about that piece of paper. What have I got in here? Honest. Oh, that's my story. No, this is just all quick drafts of some poetry stuff. Yes, where I was trying to write about Elden. Was it about right? No, that was something else. Well, what a thing. We're not being CX. Do you know they are an absolute. They didn't used to be too bad, did they? But you know, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, well, I'm not quite sure. Seeing as how I've got the PlayStation on here at the moment, let's search Ghost of Yota and see how much it is on here. Ghost of Y-O. Nothing's coming up yet. T. No, it's only coming up Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, it's EI on the end of it, I think, isn't it? No. Doesn't look like. Well, Ghost of Yota is not coming up on here at all. That's weird. Come on, I know we're on PS4, but you still show PS5 as well, don't you? But not this time. Whoa. So, that's no good. But there's that one I will buy at some time. There is the there's one called Gothic that I used to play a lot. So there's a Gothic remake coming out, or a remastered, or whatever they're going to call it. So that was 3 of them. And then there's, I cannot think what the other one was. I'm still looking for that bit of paper. No, it's not under there. I can't think what the other one was. But I'm quite looking. I'm quite looking forward to the Code Vein one, because I like the original Code Vein, and I'm not sure if it's a little while before that one comes out. And there's another one called Chrono, isn't there? Is that out already? Now, my grandson kept pointing me towards that one, and I've sort of had a little quick look at it. Right. Well, Smiths are in collaboration now with Toys R Us. I didn't realise that they would do anything like that. I think because they're upstairs I don't sort of think to go upstairs. Right. That may be an idea to go. Otherwise we got the game shop that I used to go and buy from. They so moved out of town. I'm not quite sure what happened to Game at one time, because they were a good shop. Then back along, we had 2 game shops in the town. We had a big one in like our shopping centre place. That was a big store. And then we had a small one, which is just across the road from where we are here now. And at the time it was called the Game Station, but it was the same people. And then when the big one in the shopping centre closed down, the little one at the top here changed their name to Game. And that was really so handy. Only just have to come out and walk round the corner and walk straight into them. But then things went a bit skyward with them, and they were bought out by the sports people. Was it JD Sports? I'm not quite sure, but they were bought out by them, and that was over out of town in the one of the shopping areas that they're doing, the out of town places, and they set up the game store in their sports store, and now they're not only selling games, they've turned to all sorts of toy sort of stuff as well. And they're starting to turn themselves more into a toy shop than a game shop. So it's another explanation why people go online and buy now, isn't it? None of the shops that used to be around, they've just all faded away, and it's such a shame. And to be quite honest, we haven't really got a decent shop in this town at all now. I mean, you would think like a technology shop, a computer type shop, would do quite well in the middle of the town. I mean, we had Curry's, which was an electrical shop, PC World, which was a technological computer shop, and they merged together and called themselves Curry PC World. Now, all of a sudden, PC World has disappeared off the face of the earth, and it's just Curry's now. I mean, they do sell sort of gaming stuff. I think you can pick up usually the up-to-date games that are coming out. But again, they're very pricey. Yes, well, that's the same as where ours is, Henry. It's up the stairs, right at the back at the top. Yeah. Yeah, they sort of advertised it a little bit. But it's a darn nuisance because, well, for number one, I have to wait until my husband finishes work. And good job that the shop stays open at sort of, later hours. But I have to wait for my husband to finish work. So, if I want to go up there, I've got to get him to take me up in the car. Or I do sometimes do online and they deliver it, it gets sent. But then they charge postage if you buy from them online. And I'm sorry, I think the games are pricey enough without sticking £5 on the top for you to get it sent by Royal Mail. So I tend to sort of go away from them a little bit. It's a shame, really, but I try to sort of go over there now if I do really want something and they've got it. I do really try to go over there now and, pick it up. But it's a shame, they sort of went downhill, and it seemed to go downhill quite quickly. And when you think that this gaming lark, it's so much everybody doing it. It's not as though it's I wouldn't say it's like a niche thing, is it? It's all around. I don't know, maybe with the youngsters nowadays, they're more into whatever goes on their phones or their iPads or something. And then they're not so much into this. But yes, they do, I think. Again, it depends what sort of Tesco's, whether you've got quite a large Tesco's Or I've got an idea. Our Tesco's, they will sell some. Do you know that's somewhere I never think to look at, but now you say about it, yes, they do. They actually, when you think about it, there isn't much, I don't think, that Tesco's don't sell one way or the other. But we could so do with we could do with a supermarket right here in the town. We could do with a computer type game type shop. I mean, another thing, for example, right? This computer I've got now, I had to get it earlier on in the year because my other computer all of a sudden gave up the ghost, and not surprisingly in a way because I'd had it quite a long time. I would have liked to have been able to take it just into the town somewhere, into a shop and say, my computer's broken down, can you mend it for me? We've got nowhere like that. So you have either got to find somebody online that's a computer repair place, or again, I could take it over to the curry shop, but that would again mean me waiting for my husband to take me over in the car, and that's right across the way. I mean, that's not that close into town. I mean, a youngster full of energy, if they lived here where we live, would probably be able to walk it. But then again, if you had a bulky thing like a computer to carry over, it might be a bit of a job. So you would have to get transport of some sort to get there. And again, you see, I think to myself, there must be loads of people that want something fixing. Why can we not have a shop in the town that you can go to? The only other thing, you go online and you see all these people, they're computer repair people, but you've either, well, 99% of the time, you've got to pack it up and send it away somewhere. Moreover to Ireland, we have no end of shops. Yeah. I don't know what's happened over here. I really don't. This is absolutely ridiculous. We have got coffee shops, takeaways, couple of shoe shops, I suppose, a couple of dress shops. One of them is Marks and Spencer's, the other one is Primark. One end of the spectrum to the other. Marks and Spencer's, you can pay an arm and a leg just for a top. I mean, the tops that even this jumper that I am wearing now, I bought it online. It was not expensive. I think it was less than 10 quid, right? I've got a jumper out in the bedroom there that I bought from Marks and Spencer's that cost me £25, and it went all bubbly and horrible. And it looks awful now. It looks so old and manky. I just wear it now in and around sometimes, just, indoors. And then, I mean, Primark are okay. And to be quite honest, I would rather spend a small amount on something. So it might only last you the season, but you get good wear out of it. And then you can go and buy something new. You go to Marks and Spencer's and spend 20 odd quid just for one top. You think to yourself, I've got to keep this. This has cost me. And then, you don't go and buy new. You make do with what you got. Well, that's my way of thinking anyway. But they've pulled down half of this town. They have so messed it about that we are, well, I don't know what you call us. We're a sub-town now. We're not a proper, not like it used to be. We up the top, just again around the other side of where we are, there is a massive big shop, and it sold just about anything. It was a shop with different departments in it for things. And I used to love going in there just to have a look around. And you could more or less, again, get whatever you wanted from there, right? That closed down. That went belly up. And that happened, well, I don't know how many years ago. And that is a massive big building, empty. And I reckon it's been closed down at least 5 years, if not more. And it's awful to look. You walk down the town and there's all these shops that are closed up. Just empty, just doing nothing. Crazy town this is, honestly. Yeah. I think you were saying about moving over to Ireland. I have Irish heritage from a few years back. Something like a great grandparent of some sort. Somebody was one of our people in our family, and also myself. We had a period of time when we were really quite interested in looking up family history. And the other person that was doing it in the family, I've got a family tree somewhere where they made, and it goes back. I'm not quite sure the year it goes back, but it goes back quite a long way. And there's an Irish connection there. As I say, I don't know if it was a great grandparent or uncle or something. But yeah, I have. I say now it will be a very thin connection to Ireland, but it is there. Yeah. It's crazy sometimes when you look into your family history. Interesting as well. It's even just as interesting, even as just as interesting, I find out the history of this place as well, because this is not new, this building. And I think I was saying, maybe it was yesterday when I was on here talking about the history of things here, especially the tunnels that are underneath the town. Apparently there's a lot of tunnels underneath the town. Yeah. You can't get through them now because most of them have been blocked up. But still interesting. Are we?
Yeah, finished.
Is she okay? Well, Henry, it looks like I've got to go now. Put some lights on. Of course, I can't believe it gets darker quicker now, doesn't it? Because of the time change. Yeah. I'm really sorry about this game, going back to that, Henry, that you can't pick that up for that price. That's a real shame. So here we go. We are now at the end of another day, and we can pick up where we left off tomorrow on the PS4 and see how we get on. You take care too, Henry. I think your timeline over there is probably the same as ours, isn't it? And thank you for coming. Thank you for chatting. And let's see what we can do. For a start, I've got to go and put some. It looks quite light out here behind me, doesn't it? But actually, it is quite dull. Okay, where's my thing? Let's turn it off, and we'll see what we can do tomorrow. Hey, there we go.